This episode of Super Over is brought to you by DP World. From transporting the soil and grass 1,200 miles to New York for the ICC Men's T20 World Cup, through to the Beyond Boundaries initiative to make cricket more accessible. DP World's smart logistics help deliver the game at all levels. Smart logistics, beyond boundaries. Super Over here with Jarrod Kimber and Bumble, which you will hear from every single person in the crowd who has stopped to take a photo with him at the moment. Have you counted how many photos you've had to take today?
Well, they're all my best mates, aren't they? They all turn up and want a picture. And one chap said, "I love you." I said, "I never met you."
Yeah. That was just Steve, our producer.
Yeah.
So. What did you make of the day? It's been a bit of a tug-of-war series, and this was another tug-of-war day, right?
Yeah, I've been hosting a lounge, and the people have been saying it's a turgid sort of day. And you've got to say, well, I thought this morning that India opening batters played superbly well. You get a little bit of luck, which you need, but I thought they were very watchful and they played when they needed to play and left the ball unbelievably well. I thought that was a great effort from them. And they never really changed gear until Rishabh Pant came in, and he looked like he'd had a stiff drink before he came in and played all sorts of shots before he was retired hurt. And so he sort of upped the ante a touch.
That shot after tee is remarkable. Is it coming out first ball after tee, running down the wicket outside leg stump and trying to smack the ball over there? Like, you and I both seen a lot of people like Adam Gilchrist and Vrinder Sehwag, and you've seen Viv. This is something different what Rishabh Pant does.
Well, he's doing his own thing. When we watch the rest of the players, and what we're talking about is they were very watchful. They were playing test match cricket, and then Pant comes in, he's going to play his way, which is outrageous. And of course, it sort of gets the crowd going, and we heard the Indian crowd, which has been a good crowd. But by and large, I think England stuck at it. The pitch flattered to deceive. They maybe thought that it was going to do a lot more. It didn't do very much. The bounce is nice. Dawson comes back into the team, and he to me, I don't know what you thought, Jarrod. I thought he looks a test match cricketer.
Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking that for ages. I remember in 2008, so I moved over to the UK, and everywhere I went, Dawson was making runs, he was taking wickets, and he was 18 at the time. It feels he's just a professional cricketer who knows what he's doing, and it's probably been a bit of a loss that he hasn't played for England as much as he should have.
Well, I think it's a testament to county cricket, the way that he's persevered and done well with bat and ball. He looks, I don't know him that well, a no-nonsense cricketer. He's not going to get phased. The captain, he'll be a captain's dream because he'll come on any time, anywhere, and he bats, and he feels fine. So you've got an all-round cricketer.
What do you think of Sai Sudarshan? It's sort of the first time in Test cricket we've seen him really move through the gears a little bit. Obviously, Jamie Smith dropping that catch on the leg side helped.
Yeah, and of course he went after the short ball, which is always a good sign. If you're in at number 3, you're going to get a fair amount of short deliveries or quick bowlers, and he took it on, and I thought he played that pretty well. He played one that he got into position early and hit it off. I think it was off Archer, so it's quick enough, and he hit him in front of mid-wicket. I thought that's a good shot.
I think when he pulls in front of mid-wicket, he looks really organised, but when the ball's closer to his body and he gets a bit sort of caught up, so he almost got caught down the leg side. He had another one he hit over a fielder, and then eventually he was out that top edge. So he's brilliant when the ball's sort of outside of his eye line, but he's not as good when it's at his body.
If you get it sort of in here, so you tuck him up a bit, so what you need to, that hook shot, you've got to have your arms extended, play there. So when you're all tucked up here, there's no power and it can go anywhere. But I thought by and large at number 3, after coming into a test match, missing a test match, we're going to play again, I thought he did okay.
Shubman Gill went out leaving a ball today. We're now seeing Indians are doing that all the time. I can't remember the last time we saw this many leaves be given out LBW. It's almost disappeared from the game.
Well, again, in that lounge, and the people who watch cricket, they play cricket, and the men of yesteryear and ladies of yesteryear. The one thing when that happened, use your bat. You've got a bat, use your bat. And so such a great player as Shubman Gill will be thinking, I should have used my bat. He's going to bring it back in. That's his danger ball. That's where he's going to look. And it was I think it was a good decision. It was a comfortable decision as well. Yeah.
Well, back in the days when you were umpire, though, that was, let's be honest, umpires were a little bit more likely to give those out than we see these days.
They excite you. They used to excite you when they sort of offer no shot, and it just lifts you up a little bit, and you think as an umpire can go, that's out. You just give it out. It hits you, bang, that's out. I'll give it. Yeah.
What do you make of this pitch? Because as you said, it didn't do quite as much. There was one, I think one of the early wickets was off the ridge, a little, or that line on the middle of the wicket, whatever we want to call it. It hasn't done a lot, but it's also not been that easy to score, has it?
No, I think the pace and bounce has been okay. It's been pleasant. I've been here for every game this summer.
That's why I'm asking.
And it's done nothing. And
So
it'll do less
So you think it
than
did
nothing as it goes on.
That was my question. Is it going to get a lot better for batting then? That means India doesn't have enough.
It's a batting paradise.
Yeah.
It really is. And I've not seen, unless there's a better quality of spin, I haven't seen it spin here, other than wrist spin. A chap called Calvin Harrison got 10 for wrist spin when Northants got 496 in that first inning. They didn't win. They didn't win the game. We've had so many drawn games because it just flattens out into a real batting paradise.
Is that what you? Is this a normal first day, or did they leave a little bit more grass on it?
They've left more grass on it today. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Yeah.
So with that in mind, and with Rishabh Pant's injury, then India's probably a little bit further behind when they would want to be at the moment because they don't have as deep a batting lineup as some of the other games.
Yeah, but I suppose that they would say if we bat long and bat well into tomorrow, and we will be controlling this game. And so that's what they would be wanting to do. I thought they were quite cautious. They've got to get back into the series. This is not the place that I would say, this is bang, we're going to get in here, we're going to do this. Of course, you've got to see Bumrah ball on it and Siraj, but by and large, these pitches get better and better.
There is an element, of course, of one thing that England's really good at is just chipping away, right? And maybe just chipped away enough to get themselves in a position where if they can run through with the second new ball tomorrow, they're in control of this game. But there's no clear team that's in front right at the moment, is there?
No, I wouldn't have thought so, but I admire England's endeavour. They just stick at it and they look vibrant and there's lots of energy in the field and it doesn't drop. And that's your leader, the leader that does it, and that's Ben Stokes. The other one is Brook. Harry Brook is there backwards and forwards at slip and he's running, sprinting.
Cartwheels
Very
and all
good.
sorts of things.
Yeah, really good.
Did you do a lot of cartwheels as a cricketer?
I never did a cartwheel and I got a little bit uppity if things weren't going very well and when can we get off, looking at my watch and so on. But England stick at it. I think that's one thing that we're seeing throughout this series and in fact under Stokes they just keep going.
Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow.